Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm staying like this like I'm about to run away. This article that I have here is from Ukraine and has to do with new achievements of the Ukrainian military, and you can bet that this article is going to talk about the exact pinpointed damages caused by their attacks, missile attacks or rocket attacks that killed only military personnel and destroyed only military infrastructure and weapons. Okay, just previous experience, it's a pattern. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from July 27, 2022. Ukrainian soldiers destroy Russian ammunition depot in the Kherson region. I saw another article where I'm just going to tell you what the guy said over there. The Ukrainians said, told the Russians to run, to leave Kherson, otherwise they will come and liberate it. So they gave the Russians a kind of ultimatum, like leave, we let you leave if you just leave on your own decision. Otherwise we want to come and grab you by the dingy-lingy. So Ukrainian missile and artillery units have eliminated an equipment and ammunition depot of the invaders in the Kherson region. The source is Pivden, which means South Operational Command of Ukraine. And I'm quoting, the Russians have suffered losses in equipment and manpower. 51 servicemen of the Russian army were killed. No, 51. 2 MSTA-B howitzers and 4 armored and automotive vehicles were destroyed. They didn't destroy any residential area. They did not destroy any kindergarten, any civilians, any hospitals. Congratulations. The invaders' ammunition depot in Soldatske was attacked and destroyed. Good. Pivden, Operational Command, added that 2 surface and 1 underwater Russian launch systems with 20 Kalibr missiles are ready to launch missile strikes in the Black Sea. 11 Russian warships and boats are located near Crimea. That sounds like an invasion. In total, during the day, Ukrainian missile and artillery units completed 150 operations, which made it possible to consolidate artillery control over transport arteries. So what? So 2 surface and 1 underwater Russian launch system with 20 Kalibr missiles are ready to launch missile strikes in the Black Sea. 11 Russian warships and boats are located near Crimea. Or maybe they're waiting to be attacked. I guess so. Maybe the counteroffensive, the Ukrainian counteroffensive will materialize soon. Now we have here a background. On 25th of July, it became known that the Ukrainian armed forces in the south destroyed the command and observation posts of the 785th Separate Special Forces Detachment of the National Guard of the Russian Federation and 2 ammunition depots. On the night of July 20th, rocket and artillery units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine destroyed a field artillery unit depot of the Russian army in the area of Doslidne in the Kherson region. Well, they didn't say what kind of weapons they used, if it was the perfect HIMARS or there were airplanes involved or regular, I don't know, whatever they have over there. So the Ukrainians, it seems like they are hitting things pinpointed, and the Russians are just shooting here and there. I made a video before this one with some very weird news. Remember, Blinken or United States did not communicate with Russia since February, I think 24th, 2022. But now they did, today. Blinken, hello, new phone, called Lavrov to discuss the release of that woman basketball player who was caught with cannabis when she landed in Moscow. That means possession of illegal drugs, substances, which is punishable by certain, I don't know, like 10 years or something in Russia. So Blinken called them for that. Blinken did not call Lavrov to discuss the sanctions, the war, all this, but that woman needs to be freed. And they added another token, another guy, just so we don't, so we miss focus, you know, we lose focus. Otherwise we'll be like, oh, only for her. But now, no, see, that's the guy over there, All right, so anyway, let's go back to this article. So the Russians are getting ready for the counteroffensive in Ukraine. Remember what what's his name, Dmitry Medvedev, the former Russian president, stated: if Crimea is hit by the Ukrainians, then those guys will have no way to run or to hide, and at the end of the days shows up. He said not the second coming, but something like the doomsday is upon you, or something like that. So why these guys just try to defend something that I would just let it undefended and wait? I know that might sound criminal, but if those guys will shoot one time, but maybe it's better like this, right? Just leave it undefended. Those guys might hit and kill people, not only the bridge. Like this, they try probably to defend the population and the infrastructure, and once those guys will, that's my prediction, will shoot a few missiles towards Crimea, probably the Russians will say we destroyed all of them. Then probably they'll say, okay, now it's our turn to hit Kiev or whatever. They will have a pretext, like they need one. But it's always good to cover your ass. You know, I have a friend of mine whose mantra is cover your tail, cover your tail. Well, if you always cover your tail, that means you will not act. You will have a how should I put it? You will inhibit yourself from acting, and that's going to be lack of courage. Too much covering your ass inhibits your actions, I guess. But we'll see. If these guys want to defend Crimea, obviously, and I predict Ukrainians will try to shoot 1 or 3 rockets over there, or maybe the Russians will send a few rockets, and they will destroy the rockets and say it was the Ukrainians. How can you disprove that? Satellite? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.